Every year, we celebrate and prepare for Christmas in our own way. Many of us try to figure out how to stretch our bonus or our savings to cover everyone on our gift list. Then we shop till we drop. As Christ's birthday approaches, we decorate our homes with glitter and lights and cook special meals for the most anticipated gathering of family and friends. Some go out of their way to make their celebration more meaningful by finding ways to share their blessings with those in need. Now, there is a convenient way to do both. Introducing Yellow Sale. Yellow Sale brings together a unique combination of merchants, micro-entrepreneurs, social enterprises, and established companies with distinct advocacies. Organized by the I Am Ninoy, I Am Cory movement in cooperation with partner organizations, Yellow Sale showcases how these enterprises are uplifting the quality of life of disadvantaged families and communities. Retail partners selling I Am Ninoy, I Am Cory merchandise set aside part of their proceeds to help diverse programs in children's health, nutrition, literacy, and welfare, support systems for cancer patients, eco-cultural and holistic development, educational opportunities and reform, livelihood empowerment, and the formation of youth leaders.
In 2008, there was a challenge to actually find a way to communicate Ninoy Aquino to the younger generation. We thought that fashion and of course other merchandise that would appeal to the young people would be a good entry point to get them to initially get introduced to Ninoy Aquino, at least even just the name. And then hopefully once the curiosity sets in, they would try to find more information about who Ninoy Aquino is and what his life meant to the country. When we started the campaign in 2008, we initially had 6 retail partners, and from the initial 6, we have now grown to about 22. The idea was if they sell a merchandise, a certain percentage of the proceeds then go to very specific charities of their choice, part of which, of course, is the Aquino Foundation. And since 2008, the retail partners have actually raised over 8 million pesos already for various charities or various programs that deal with nation building and, of course, also helping our less fortunate.
Yellow Sale also showcases the products of enterprises which got started through very small loans made available by microfinance institutions. By growing their businesses over the years, these micro-entrepreneurs have managed to put their children through school, enhance their family situation, and provide jobs for others in the community.
Ito po kasing pagpo-provide natin ng capital is mas mababa po yung interest compared sa informal lenders. So in that way, mas natutulungan po yung mga micro-entrepreneurs in growing their business. In addition po doon, meron din kami mga business development services na tinatawag. Yung isa nga po dito, yung kagaya ng activity na gagawin ngayon, yung paglilink po ng mga micro-entrepreneurs dito po para sa yung tinatawag nating market linkage. Yun. Kasi yung notion ho namin pinapaniwalaan dito, naniniwala kami na hindi porke mag-provide ka ng capital sa mga micro-entrepreneurs, hindi ibig sabihin na magpa-flourish na yung business or mag-grow na. Kasi ayan parang holistic dapat yung approach kung gusto natin talagang palakihin yung mga micro-entrepreneurs.
Nag-start po kasi kami doon sa basahan. Yung mga rugs na binibenta ng mga jeepney driver. Tapos, nung nakasali po ako nun sa card, tinuloy ko po yung business nila mama. Co-op po sila, UCCI. Bago kami sumali ng card, nag-try po ako dun sa yung mga Bombay, yung mga yun. Medyo mahirap kasi araw-araw, tas ang laki talaga ng tubo nila. Nag-loan na po ako ng medyo malaki sa card. Tinuloy ko po yung sa handicraft ni mama. Kasi marami pong tumatawag, nanginayang naman po ako, tsaka marami naman po kasi silang natutulungan nun, yung mga kapitbahay namin na gumagawa sa bahay na wala naman po mga trabaho. Dinerecho ko po. Tapos nung naging SBL member na po ako ng card, yung sa small business loan po, yun, nakatulong na po yun sa amin. Bali, yun po yung ginagamit ko pampasahod po dun sa mga tao, tsaka pampadagdag po dun sa puhunan.
Other micro-enterprises have been empowered by non-governmental organizations in search of sustainable solutions to poverty and other social problems. To ensure long-term viability, these NGOs often bridge micro-enterprises of marginalized communities with mainstream businesses and markets.
Napakalaki ng na-achieve ng GTH Bulacan dahil kasi nga, considering na kami mga situated or located sa mga community, like for instance, yung aking firm, which is CREM, Arts and Crafts, sa komunidad ng Kaingin, Malolos, Bulacan, halos lahat ng mga tao roon ay mga home workers. Home workers na nasa bahay lang, dating walang ginagawa, kundi mag-intay lamang ng sweldo. Pero this time, instead of playing bingo, sa bahay na lang sila. Ang ginagawa nila, kumukuha sila ng trabaho sa amin, tapos ina-assemble nila sa bahay, at ibinabalik nila sa amin. So in doing, talagang we are trying to help them in terms of their economic pandugtong sa pang-araw-araw na pangangailangan sa buhay.
Philippine Jesuit Prison Service is a non-government organization established by a Jesuit, and it has become an official apostolate of the Society of Jesus in the Philippines. Ang ginagawa namin, pumapasok kami sa loob and we do pastoral counseling, and we also help them with their papers. We also help them with their livelihood projects. So far, their products are made of all sorts of things, and mostly from trash and garbage. So they recycle things. We help them sell these items, and two-pronged helping happens here. First, we help them individually, the individual enterprising inmate, and then with the markup that we set for with their products, the income that we get is also used to help them to help the prison ministry.
The mother organization is the Non-Timber Forest Product. It's an NGO for the forest and environment, forest conservation. The Non-Timber Forest Product started in the 1990s, but the Custom-Made Craft Center was established in 2003. From then on, we do not stop doing product development for them, and then making a market test for every product that they make. The product development, we do researches kasi we tap the designers or the present, what's the color trend. They do the resources. Yung hina-harvest nila na resources around them, yun ang ginagawa nilang crafts. So, ang design na lang ay yun ang nagbabago. So, they have their own traditional crafts. So, it's from a long time design, it's a long time craft. But then, what we do, we help them modernize it.
Also represented at Yellow Sail is an emerging breed of entrepreneurs with a different sort of mission. Called social enterprises, they are exploring new frontiers to develop business models that would respond to society's urgent needs and challenges.
Our dream really is to make Rags to Riches a global Filipino brand. So we wanted to have a lot of community members who are creating products from recycled materials, but products that are well curated and well designed, because we want the market to look at the products and the weavers and the producers with pride and dignity and with honor, and they buy the products not because they pity the people who sell them and who make them, but because they believe that the producers are amazing and are artisans in their own rights, and that the products are amazing in themselves.
Gifts and Graces Fair Trade Foundation is a social enterprise that markets livelihood products of different NGOs. The main goal really is to help with poverty alleviation and improve the quality of life of our partner communities. So we work with street children, we work with persons with disabilities, former prison inmates, urban poor men and women. So this whole range of disadvantaged groups. So the main thing really that we look at is to help improve their income, but also it's to improve their products, to also help them grow their enterprises so that eventually at the end of our engagement, hopefully within 3 to 5 years, they will become self-sustaining livelihood enterprises in their own right, rather than livelihood programs, which they are now.
Jacinto and Lirio, it's actually Spanish for hyacinth and lily. We discovered that there's this water lily problem, and we were talking to several individuals in Laguna. We suddenly came to know about people who innovated the plant and to make it look like this leather-like sheet, which really inspired us and made us realize, hey, this could be for the high-end market, and let's utilize this and make something out of it. So it's something that we use from a nuisance plant and turn it into a really great product for the fashion market. We've been sourcing it from innovators in Laguna. So they've been utilizing the water lily plant, and they're also helping communities who are affected by the plant themselves with the proliferation and giving livelihood to these communities. So we source it directly from these innovators, and we in turn give them to our bag makers who make the bags.
Coming from different backgrounds and starting points, these diverse enterprises have one thing in common. They bring out the best in the Filipino. They show quality and craftsmanship, born of a desire to help others. By buying their products, you not only get unique gifts for your loved ones, you also become an instrument in empowering those in need. What's more, through the electronic Yellow Pages, you can also buy or inquire about their products online. That way, you can continue to support enterprises and communities which could use a boost this Christmas and beyond.
One of the factors that limits a micro-enterprise, and maybe even an SME for that matter, in terms of their aspirations, is always the perception of additional cost. And so the first thing that we'd like the micropreneurs to appreciate is that with the way we intend to help them, we are offering these opportunities at a very minimal investment, if any. Perhaps the main investment on their part is really to make available their products and services so that we can bring them online. So it's growth at a very minimal cost, if at all. Then secondly, again, EYP already receives quite a number, quite a volume of what we call the ready buyer traffic in the local internet. So we're going to make all of that available to them by making sure that the content or the products and services being offered by these micropreneurs can be easily found both through the parent website EYP as well as our online shopping site called Shop Now at EYP.
So, online or offline, celebrate the spirit of giving. Come visit Yellow Sale today.